Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. So on today's video, I am going to show you the complete guide when you travel to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. I will be showing you pre-departure guide. I will be showing you what documents you need to bring, what forms you need to fill out, and some travel essentials coming shortly. For the information of everybody, we do travel updates, immigration updates, and other travel-related updates when you plan to go home to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. If you need any of those updates, all you need to do is go to our channel and look for all the travel update videos for your reference. So traveling to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic has never been easy anymore like we used to, that we can just hop on the plane, deplane, go out of the airport, and go home. Not this time during the time of the pandemic, because you have to go through some protocols before you can even exit the airport. And not just that, not just exiting. You can't exit to go home, but you can exit to quarantine while you are waiting for your swab test result. On this video, we are going to talk about the different guides on what you need to prepare before your flight, what documents you need to bring before you head to the airport, what forms you need to fill out when you are inside the airplane, and what travel essentials you need to prepare during your travel to the Philippines this time around the pandemic. So let us talk about the pre-departure guide first. The pre-departure guide is all about registration. First, you need to register with the ECIF QR code because you will be needing this during your swab testing in Manila. It is advised that you guys need to register 3 days prior to your departure. If you guys need any tutorial of this video, we have tutorials in our travel update channel. If you are flying with Philippine Airlines, we have a tutorial for Philippine Airlines passenger. And if you are a non-Philippine Airlines passenger, we also have a tutorial for padlock. Aside from the ECIF QR code, you also have to pre-book your hotel for your quarantine while you are waiting for your results. And this is not just any other hotel that you can book. You need to book an accredited hotel for quarantine approved by the Department of Health. If you need the list, we also have videos of that in our travel update videos. I get a lot of questions like, can I just book when I get to Manila? You can do that, but it will cost delay. If you can do it ahead of time, like 1 week before your departure date, it's a lot better. That way you will have room already when you get to Manila, because there will be no guarantee that there will be more room of the hotel that you want to stay in while you are waiting for your swab test result. So I would really suggest to book your hotel 1 week before your departure date. Then aside from the ECIF QR code and the pre-book accredited hotel for quarantine, you also have to download the Traze App. This is a mandatory from the Philippine government that started last November 28. We also have a video on that, on how to download it, how to register, and all that stuff. So you need to have this when you get to Manila. And if you don't have a mobile phone or gadget, you can also approach the help desk of the Traze App. So please remember the 3 things that you need to prepare before your departure date. Number 1 is your ECIF QR code, whether you are flying with Philippine Airlines or you are flying with other airlines. Number 2 is a pre-booked accredited hotel approved by the Department of Health. Number 3, you need to download the Traze application that is mandatory by the Philippine government since November 28. So our next guideline is about the documents that you need to bring before you head to the airport, or you need to prepare a few days before you fly. That way you don't forget it and everything is intact before you even go to the airport for your flight to the Philippines. So we have some list of documents for the following category. For Filipino national, of course, you need to bring your Philippine passport. If you are an immigrant abroad, you also need to bring your green card. Also, the most important thing is your ticket or your itinerary. So these are the important documents that a Filipino national should bring before you travel to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. Our next category is the former Filipino national. Beginning December 7, the Balikbayan visa program is back. So former Filipino national can now travel to the Philippines without applying for dual citizenship and all that stuff. So what does a former Filipino national needs to bring to the Philippines when he or she travels? You need to have your old Philippine passport or your Philippine birth certificate. And if you guys have applied for dual citizenship, might as well bring your dual citizenship paperwork. They may not ask for it, but it's better to be prepared just in case they will ask you about this document. Our next category is foreign spouse and foreign children. If they are traveling with you as a Filipino national or a former Filipino national, your spouse needs to bring your marriage certificate and the children would have to bring their birth certificate, you listed as one of the parent of the child. So our next category is foreign spouses traveling alone. Of course, you will need your US passport along with your entry visa to the Philippines. Also, don't forget to bring your marriage certificate. Our next guideline is what forms you need to fill out. Most forms are given on the plane before you guys land in Manila. Like 2 hours or an hour before you guys land in Manila, airplane staff will start distributing the forms that you need to fill out. Please fill this out before you deplane. That way, you will not be delayed in any of the protocols that you need to go through when you get to Manila. So here are the forms that you need to fill out. Number 1 is health declaration card. Number 2 is arrival card. Number 3 is Bureau of Customs form. Number 4 is Affidavit of Undertakings. And number 5 is the IATF declaration form. Make sure to fill this out before you get out of the plane. That way your process is smooth and quick. So aside from all the registrations that you need to do, the documents that you need to bring, the forms that you need to fill out, you also need to bring travel essentials. So what are these travel essentials? Number 1 is rubbing alcohol. Number 2, sanitizer. Number 3, wipes. Number 4, your face mask. Number 5, your face shield. Number 6, money. And number 7, a lot of patience. Yes, you will need that with all the protocols you need to go through when you get to the Philippines. You really need some money and you really need a lot of patience and able for you to go through all the process that is waiting for you when you land. So I really hope all these guidelines will help out our kababayans who are planning to go home to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. These are the stuff that you guys need to prepare before you fly so that you will have smooth process when you get to Manila. And to those who have experienced traveling to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic, please comment below if I have forgotten something on the guides that I have showed you. I would really appreciate it so that we can help our kababayans who are still planning to go home to the Philippines. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference when they go home to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. And if you are new to our channel, I welcome you all to the Eaton Squad. I really appreciate your support and your trust to our channel. And if you are not a subscriber to our channel yet, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time we have new uploads. I will see you guys on our next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye!